Graduation Day is the culmination of all hard works and years of studies. It is the day when students can say, I have done it. This is the day of joy and pride for all of us. It is the day to reflect on the past, cherish the present, and look forward to the future. It is the day to celebrate the power of education, value of learning, and the potential of each and every one of our graduates. I, Ms. Nidhi, welcome you all to the graduation ceremony of 2023. When you kneel to God, He stands up for you. And when He stands up, no one can stand against you. With this strong belief, I now call upon Ms. Jyoti and group to sing an invocation song.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशाणाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि ग्रन्थगीताय ग्रन्थगेयाय ग्रन्थान्तरात्मने गीतलीनाय गीताश्रयाय गीतवाद्यपटवे गेयचरिताय गायकवराय गन्धर्वप्रियकृते गायकाधीनविग्रहाय गङ्गाजलप्रणयवते गौरी सनन्दनाय गौरी हृदयनन्दनाय गौरभानुसुताय गौरी गणेश्वराय गौरी प्रणयाय गौरी प्रवणाय गौरभावाय धीमहि गोसहस्राय गोवर्धनाय गोपगोपाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Thank you, Jyoti and group. To give a red carpet welcome to everyone assembled here, may I take the pleasure of requesting our respected HOD, Dr. Jayashree Madalgi, to welcome the gathering.
Dignitaries on the dais, my dear colleagues, proud parents, and above all the illustrious class of 2023, student friends, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to all. It's my pleasure to welcome the chief guest of today's function, our distinguished alumni, Mr. Zubin Savza, CEO, Zenderdog, Goa. We feel privileged to have our esteemed alumni and the founder for this occasion. I would like to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. M.S. Patil, who is an inspiration for us in all our activities. Further, I extend my warm welcome to all the deans, section heads, and my colleagues to this function. With immense admiration and affection, I welcome all the parents who have made the efforts to join this ceremony. We all have gathered today on the occasion of Graduation Day. Welcoming a people is a part of our Indian culture, which is followed for the centuries. We maintain this custom and welcome to this momentous occasion the students of class 2023. Congratulations on your well-deserved success and the best wishes for your new beginnings. Be focused. Hard work is the real key to the success. Keep your eyes on the goal and just keep taking a next step towards completing it. I would like to say on this occasion two obligations to the batch of the class 2023. The first one is straightforward. Make a good use of your education. The second one, which I expect when you settle down in your career, contribute some good work in the society, which will help the next generation in this world. Once again, I heartily welcome one and all present here for the Graduation Day celebration.
Thank you, ma'am. May the light of the lamp illuminate our path and guide us towards truth and knowledge. With this, I request the dignitaries to light the lamp. I request one of the graduates to please join, and parents.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म.
Thank you all. Now I request Professor Swaroop Rani Manor to introduce the chief guest, Mr. Zubin Souza, CEO of Zenderdog.
Namaskar and a very good morning to one and all present here. As a teacher, there is no greater joy than witnessing the accomplishments and the growth of students. So today, it is my great pleasure to introduce the chief guest of this special occasion, Mr. Zubin Souza, once a student who graced the halls of this esteemed institute, and now he is gracing the stage as our chief guest. Mr. Zubin, a distinguished alumni from the batch of 2009, has worked as a software technical architect and in other leadership roles with some of the best tech companies in the world. He started his career with State Bank of India through TCS, where his commitment to excellence and innovative thinking led the transformative changes in the bank systems. His strategic decisions resulted in a remarkable improvement of 12 to 15% across the most popular transactions of the bank. Moving on to eBay, PayPal, he joined the core architecture team. His work was constantly featured in the Global Architecture Digest, and he was part of the team that was in the US to ensure a smooth demerger between eBay and PayPal. He was responsible for solving messaging issues that were unsolved for many years. Later, he joined Freshworks, where Mr. Zubin played a pivotal role in scaling Fresh service from small to mid and enterprise clients. He did this by revamping their architecture, tech stack, and rewriting the existing APIs. This gave his first-hand exposure to growing Freshworks from a startup to unicorn, and then the first Indian SaaS startup to IPO on the Nasdaq. At his tenure at MoEngage, he continued to excel by making crucial decisions on the tech stack, optimizing costs, and enhancing performance. Apart from his corporate success, Mr. Zubin has worked as a technology mentor with some of the best colleges in the country, such as Birla Institute of Technology, Goa Institute of Technology. He is currently working at mentoring local upcoming businesses via the Youth Enterprise Program hosted by GLF and FIDR in collaboration with the Directorate of Trade and Industries. Mr. Zubin's latest venture, Zenderdog, has already made waves by working with hundreds of businesses in the short span of its existence. It has not only worked with businesses in India, but also in Japan and the US. Zenderdog was again in the focus for being handpicked amongst the most promising upcoming startups in the country via the Leap to Unicorn program conducted by IDFC Bank. Zenderdog was also chosen amongst the few startups chosen by NASSCOM via its 10K program that recognizes and supports startups with the highest growth potential in the country. Besides these programs, Zenderdog is supported by the Big Three, Google, Microsoft, and Amazon via their respective startup programs. With great pride, I present to you Mr. Zubin Souza, CEO, Zenderdog. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Flowers make people happier and more delightful. They are sunshine, food, and medicine to the mind. With this, I request the student volunteers to florally welcome the dignitaries on the dais. Thank you. Thank you, volunteers. Speech has power, words do not fade. What starts out as a sound ends in a deed. With this, I request our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Zubin Souza, CEO of Zenderdog, to deliver the graduation day message.
Good morning, graduates, parents, faculty, and my dear friends. I am humbled by this great opportunity to address the graduating class of 23. I sat here 15 years ago, a confused young guy, a lot thinner, and I had a lot longer hair. My hair has grayed and I've lost a lot of volume. But I definitely have learnt a lot over the years. I've been asked by my faculty to provide you all with life lessons from my life. Well, I've never been a great student. I don't think I'll be a great teacher either. So what I will do is I will ask you all the questions that I ask myself after 15 years of coming back to college. These are the same questions which I hope will help you all find the truth that I found after 15 years. So the entire journey started a few years ago, more than 15 years ago, when I finished my graduation from Christ College, Bangalore. All I wanted back then was to take a break and enjoy a year off. So after my bachelor's degree at Christ College, Bangalore, I took a year off and I had to convince my parents that I had to do it. So I told them that I planned on doing my MBA. And I signed up for the IMS CAT classes. I did quite well at the mock CAT actually. But I did not end up enrolling for the CAT exams, nor did I end up actually taking the classes. So I basically ended up wasting a year just enjoying with friends and doing nothing. It was an aunt of mine, my father's sister, who basically saw an advertisement on the newspaper for MCA at Gogte Institute of Technology. And there was an entrance exam back then, which she brought me here to Belgaum to actually take. Now I came to Belgaum with my aunt and I took this entrance exam. Thankfully it went well and I got into Gogte. So that was my start. I did not take college very seriously. I did not take attendance very seriously. I ended up flunking in a subject in my first semester itself. So you all have heard of my successes. I am now here to tell you all about my failures. I failed at the first subject itself. I had my parents worried, especially my mother. My mother came and spoke to Jayashree ma'am back in the day, and she was really worried of what I'd make of my career, of my future. She asked Jayashree ma'am that I'm not really serious and what will I end up doing. And Jayashree ma'am actually consoled her and told her that I had a kind of a bright future ahead. I was really fortunate to be the first student to get a job at TCS, so the first placement which happened from our batch. I went back to thank all my teachers and I went back to Jayashree ma'am. Jayashree ma'am told me, is your mom happy now? I always knew that you would succeed. Now my question for you, the graduating batch of 23, with all of the social media and all of the noise around us, do you think that I am a self-made person or I stand here because of the kindness, the love and the humility of other people who have helped me on my journey? I ask you all to dig deep and to see if your journey is riddled with the same paths and the same people or different people in your life who have been there for you all and supported you all on your path. On passing out from college, I felt that I would be a great engineer. I was looking forward to my TCS days and to being a star performer, a star developer. It seemed like everything was predestined and that I now would be a great coder in a good company. But life had different plans. I was assigned to an HR who was dealing with support projects. And as much as I tried to convince her that I had spent 6 years in education and there were other people who would be happy to take up a support role, she was very, very sure that I should be working in support. As a fresher, I should not have a choice. And I was given terms like, why don't you become a documentation champion? Why don't you become... So I was given roles like that, but that was not the life path I would want. I kept arguing, I kept discussing, I kept not taking opportunities, I kept failing interviews because I wanted an opportunity as a developer. I was finally given the chance to work as a developer in COBOL, at least that's what I was told. But on my first day at work, I was assigned a task to basically copy statistics from a web page onto an Excel sheet by my manager. The time I was given for my task was 1 day. I actually failed this task and I took a day and a half. And everybody was like really disappointed with me. My teammates felt like, how are we going to work with this guy? He seems really stupid. My manager didn't think any much better of me. But that was how it all started. I went back to my manager the next day at afternoon after spending half a day extra, and I gave him a piece of code and I told him, sir, you please execute this code the next time you want to get this data and just enter your like parameters here itself. You will get your data in a minute or two. Please do not waste the time of new freshers and please assign us better job. Thankfully for me, the manager took it well and he made me automate all other work in the department. Now that was the first work which I actually did as a developer, which laid the ground to all of the other things which you all have heard about. From there, I ended up targeting basically the dropping of an index, which was not heard of in the banking sector. It was a high risk project and everybody felt that this fresher is going to join here and is going to do something bad. He is going to bring down the banking systems. Thankfully, I got support again. I was able to garner support. We managed to push the change. There was an improvement across 250, 300 transactions. The top 20 transactions from 12 to 15%. It was a huge win. I became a star in my team. I was no longer the idiot, the fresher, the unknown. All of a sudden, I was the known face in the company. But I didn't stop there. Because when do you say that enough is enough? So I was very curious. I started wondering that I'm writing the COBOL code, but how does the request come to me? How does the gateway code work in C? How does the database code work? How does the front end work? I started spending my Saturdays and Sundays understanding this code and figuring out how the system worked together. This involved dropping emails to other teams, which was not always taken in a very pleasant manner. Like a lot of people thought that I should be focusing on my core work and not actually telling them what to change or what to work on. So it was not taken really well, but I was again very lucky to get another mentor who was a senior member at State Bank of India and TCS, who helped me work on an architectural change which worked across the spectrum and helped me to change this. Now, I was hardly 2 years into my TCS journey. It was back then the recession of 2009 when I had gotten this job, and we were hardly 2 years into it. I was not even past my bond period of 2 years, the 50,000 bond which they used to have back then. And I was now well known within the company. But I felt that I have understood the system well and it is time to move on. Again, I looked like an idiot. My father felt that I was leaving something where I was well respected, well loved, and I was moving to something for a greater salary. I was paid double, but he felt that it was a hoax. I'd probably get in, earn double the salary for a short period of time and lose my job. So that was his expectation of me. Anyway, I ended up taking up PayPal, and that ended up forming the foundation for the next part of the story. Now my question to you is, are you willing to take up the tough decisions in your life? Are you willing to back yourself when everybody else thinks that you are an idiot? Are you willing to put yourself up against a wall when everybody else thinks that you cannot do it? Your teachers have built a foundation for you. Are you willing to launch yourself from this foundation? As I've explained here, I've been a success and I've been a failure. In school, I was never a good student. I was a failure. I joined Christ, I was a success. I took a break, I was a failure. I joined Gogte, I became a success. After that, a lot of successes kept following. I had TCS, I had PayPal, I had Freshworks. I had success after success after success until I started to question of what is success. And when I came to this question, I basically asked myself this very question: am I going to allow the world's definition of success and failure to actually define me? Am I going to allow success and failure to have its chains on me and not allow me to do what I want to be doing? This is when I realized that I should not just be working towards success, but I should have my own definition of success. So I ask you, class of 23, have you decided what will be your matrix for your success when you go out into this world? I plead you all, do not look at the world for their success matrix, because you will always fail. You are unique and you need to follow your heart. Another thing is, I think time just flies. It's been 15 years since I've come here. I was a shy guy who sat somewhere at the back with long hair and a lot less and like a lot less weight. I come back here after 15 years, and I would not be as passionate, nor would I be able to be talking this way. I used to stammer on the stage. I used to be scared. It was a difficult phase. I can only stand here, I can only talk here, one, because of my failures, and two, because I've enjoyed the process. So I truly believe success and failure will happen, but we are all here for a short period of time. Very soon, you all will be here after 10 years, 15 years, right? Will you have enjoyed the last 15 years of your life? Will you all have worked at your success stories? The world is changing. Our teachers had the world changing a lot slower. For me, it was changing a bit faster. For y'all, it is changing a lot faster. We are in the world of AI, ML, and data analytics. What do y'all think about these technologies? Do y'all understand them, or do y'all run away from them? Do y'all see them as opportunities, or do y'all see them as threats? Do y'all think that these opportunities are opportunities for you to build a career on and to do something great in? Or do you all feel that these are things which are going to take away your jobs from you all? So these are questions which again you all have to ask yourself. I would finally like to congratulate you, the batch of 2023, on finally graduating and moving on to your next sphere of life. But I would again like to remind you, as I started the speech, that this is less of your success and more of the success of your parents, your elders, and your teachers. Your journey just begins outside the college walls. I would also talk about all of the teachers. The last point is something I would like to talk about the last few days. So, I've been in touch with a few of the teachers after close to 15 years. I'm like talking to few of them, and they've been very happy to talk to me. And the only thing I wanted from this Belgaum trip was not to talk on the stage, not to do any of this, but was actually to spend a good time with my teachers and to make sure that they had a good time, I had a good time. But no matter which teacher I spoke to, irrespective of the teachers, everybody had one thing: how can I help the batch of 23? How can I help the future students? How can I help you all? How can I become better? So my last thing to you all is, remember your roots. Remember who supported you all when you all were nothing. Because failure and success will come, but the people that are with you will stay forever. I wish you all a great career which is woven with moments of joy, fulfillment, and discovery. I hope you all don't solely focus on conquering obstacles, but enjoy the journey itself. Each challenge overcome will be a new lesson learned and will add vibrancy to your story. In 15 years, I hope you have not just come back to this college with a triumphant tale, but with a heart full of joy and having lived a fulfilling journey. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those words of inspiration. Gratitude is one of the most powerful human emotions. With this thought, may I request our principal, Dr. M.S. Patil, to felicitate the chief guest, Mr. Zubin Souza, with a token of gratitude. Thank you, sir. Now I take a break and hand over the mic to Miss Mansi.
No wonder time flies. The journey of MCA has now come to an end. With the sweet memory of college in mind, we have finally reached the destination, and today are being awarded with the fruit of our hard work. Let us now begin with the distribution of the provisional degree certificate. I request the graduates to proceed from the right and leave from the left. I would like to request Mr. Zubin Souza to come forward to do the honors. Let us give a round of applause to our graduates. Ashish Prakash Anandache. Abhishek Angdi. Aishwarya B. Patil. Akanksha Desai. Akash Sambhaji Jadhav. Akbar Saab Vankudri. Akshata Hangandi. Akshata L. Biradar. Akshay Maunish Badigir. Amresha Angdi. ನೇವಲ್ಗಿ ಕೀರ್ತಿ ಸುಭಾಷ್, ಅಂಕಿತಾ ಗುರಯ್ಯ ಹಿರೇಮಠ್, ಅನೂಪ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್, ಅನುಷಾ ವಾಲಿ, Thank you, sir. I would now like to request Principal Dr. M.S. Patil to do the honors. Arbaz Ahmad Niyaz Ahmad Momin, Ashish Ashok Gurav, Ashley D'Souza, Ashwini C. Kangralkar, Avinash Lange, Bhagyashree Teli, Bhushi Rohan Ramesh, Brijesh M. Patil, Chetan Ajit Akatingarhal, Chetan Kopad, Chetan Kumar Suresh Nuli, Desai Aditya Pradeep Kumar, Belvatkar Ekta Ramesh, E.S. Parshuram, Firosab Nadaf, Thank Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. I now sign off and hand over the stage to Neha Malod.
Thank you, Mansi. I now request HOD Dr. Jayashree Madalgi to do the honors. Gururaj Manolkar. I request everyone to keep applauding. Kartik Anand Mardolkar. Kartik Anand Mardolkar. In absentia, Karuna Mudgekar. Komal Sanjay Belvi. Madhushri Bedgeri. I request everyone to keep applauding. Manisha Patil. She's also been the topper for the year 2021 and 22. Let's give her a round of applause, guys. Mayuri Anil Havaldar. Megan Srinivas Khot. Meghana Sachin Chaugle. Prunali Thakur. Murali Zadav. Nachiket Kunchanur. In absentia, Neha Desai. Neha Govind Bhatkande. Neha Saudagar. Nidhishri Mokashi. Nikita Rajendra Prasad. Raikar. In absentia, Nikita Sadashiv Ghatke. Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. I now cordially invite Dr. Shweta Gowda, Dean IRDC, to kindly join the dignitaries and do the honors. Moving on, Nivedita Gaonkar. In absentia, Omkar Mahadev Yalgekar. Arjun Naik. Omkar Suryakant Raikar. Parth R. Kangralkar. Patil Pratik Prakash. Patil Tanishta Praful. Pooja Devgekar. Pooja M. Davaskar. I request everyone to keep applauding. Pooja Nayak. Pooja Yaligar. Prajwal Shankar Narendra. Pranali Zadav. Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. I will be signing off and would like to call Sai Prakash Pednikar to take over the stage.
Thank you, Neha. Now I invite Dr. Piyush Patapu to join the dignitaries and do the honors. Moving on to next, Prashant Kadam. Prathamesh M. Jadhav. In absentia, next Pratika Murugot. Preeti S. Ankalgi. प्रेरणा मलगौड़ा कामते. प्रिया पाटिल. Priyanka Jagdish Shettar. Rain Hoskoti. Rahul Chavan. I request everyone to keep applauding. Rajashri M. N. Tettinavar. Rashmi Arjun Bavlatti. Ravina Honnavar. Rohit M. Katagiri. Roshan Singh Rajput. In absentia, Samarth Murlidhar Handral. Thank you, Piju sir. Now I invite Professor MSME to join the dignitaries and do the honors. Moving on to next, Samia Bijapur. संगीता उपाध्याय. सानिका दिलीप सलवदे. Sania Bijapur. I request everyone to keep applauding. Sanjana Anil Kumar Agadi. संजय जी बिडीकर. सीमा एम पोंगली. शमल मल्लप्पा पिशानी. शंकर पुटानी. शिवम प्रकाश पाटिल. Shivanand Kohli. In absentia, Sridevi Chaugala. Shruti Vijay Kangralkar. Shubhada S. Gurav. Shubham T. Iroji. Thank you, sir. I now sign off and hand over the mic to Dakshata Patil.
Thank you, Sai Prakash. I now invite Professor S.H. Mannu to kindly join the dignitaries to do the honors. Siddhappa, Simran Sheikh, Sindhu Bhatt, Snehal Tottar, I request everyone to keep applauding. Sneha Tottar, in absentia. Soumya S. Udoshi, Smita Kamadgi, Sneha Tottar, Soumya S. Udoshi, in absentia. Shriram Kolar, Sujit Melge, Sujit Melge, in absentia. Tejasri Malvi, in absentia. Tejaswini Sakra Pagor, Trupti Patil, Trupti Kavdimatti, Varshni Kulkarni, Vinaya Hande, I request everyone to keep applauding. Vinayak Kori, Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. Now I invite Professor S.S. Bandekar to kindly join the dignitaries to do the honors. Vishal Bhagat, Vishnu Kant, in absentia, Gindesh Santanu Santosh, Anusha Wali, I request everyone to keep uploading. Prasanna Joshi, in absentia. Dhanashri Mariguddi, in absentia. Barve Arjun, in absentia. Parth Sankeshwar, in absentia. Akshay Kamble, in absentia. Kiran Umrani, in absentia. Naveen Kumar, Vaibhav Chilal, Yukta Paul, Saurabh Kulkarni, Saurabh Kulkarni, in absentia. Dinesh Thakur, in absentia. Here we conclude our PDC distribution ceremony, and I thank ma'am and dignitaries for doing the honors. So now I hand over the mic to Nidhi to carry forward the program.
Thank you, Dakshata. With every passing minute, I know there is increase in your heartbeat as we have reached the most awaited award of the day, the best boy and the best girl for the year 2023. I request Mr. Zubin Souza to do the honors. So let's begin with the best boy for the year 2023. Any guesses? And the best boy for the year 2023 is? Yes, you guys are right. It's Mr. Aditya Desai.
And the best girl for the year 2023 is? Any guesses? The best girl of the year 2023 is Miss Manisha Patil. Now, we are here to recognize some extraordinary achievements by awarding the projects that stood out panel-wise. The project title is Enterprise Resource Planning Finance Model by Mr. Vishal Bhagat. The next project title is The Shinobi by Mr. Samarth Handral. And the next project is Image to Text Converter by Mr. Prashant Kadam. The next project title is VHS 100 by Miss Pooja Yeligar. I request everyone to give a round of applause. And the next project title is the web application for order processing for customers and product mapping by Ms. Meghna Chaugule. The next project title is Video Detection Module for True Guide by Mr. Ashley D'Souza. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. When you're thankful for what you have, you're always rewarded with more. With this, I call upon Professor Abhishek Nazare to propose the vote of thanks.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. I would also like to extend our thanks to everyone for coming and making this event significant and memorable. It is a well-known fact of life that the evidence of hard work is a result of that work. It is often said that gratitude is the attitude that takes you to your altitude. I, on my department's behalf, I congratulate and thanks the passing out students for gracing this event. I would also like to thank our chief guest, Mr. Zubin Souza, CEO and founder, Zunderdog, for accepting to grace this day with his presence. His insight has clearly redefined what is life and success. Well, I could state is that failure and success are heartbeat, what he has defined as the success which you need to look at it. Thank you. My sincere thanks to the management and principal, Dr. M.S. Patil, for the never-ending support. My heartfelt thanks to our beloved HOD, Dr. Jayashree Madulgi, for her constant help and guidance that radiated a source of energy within us. Thank you, ma'am. I'm very much thankful to all my colleagues and non-teaching staff members who always stand by us and motivate us. I feel proud and thank you for making this event a successful one. At the end, I would like to take this opportunity to thank my nuclear counterpart, Professor Swarup Rani Mannur, for joining hands in making it successful one. Last but not the least, the volunteers, the ones who are directly or indirectly connected to this event, I thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request everyone to please rise up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I kindly request everyone to please all the graduates to assemble near the library for the photo session, which will be followed by the lunch near the Xerox Center.
Dear students, just a minute. I would like you to verify the given PDC from the office once again. Yes, I repeat, you need to verify your PDC once again from the department office and then leave. Thank you.